Previously on Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker.
Oh.
It's an interesting race person.
Different. You're different too.
I mean, look at yourself.
We're alike. Friends. I want to be...
Sure, we can be friends.
Wait. Please. Wait. Greetings and salutations. Can you hear me?
I definitely was not expecting
Do not
that.
be alarmed.
Okay, so the last thing I remember for us doing was that we met Emmett Silk and Hydolodo. I can't remember how to pronounce his name, but I keep on saying Hydalis, but it's obviously not how you pronounce his name. But we got to meet the past versions of those characters officially this time, and it's pretty crazy to see. And then we got to meet Hermes and his little bird person. So, yeah, that's an interesting thing already. Yeah, here they go right here. Emmett Silk and Hythlodolis. Let me talk to him real quick. The tenet of the words Metron is to create aquatic life, both unique and beneficial. Aquatic. What would possess them to put this creature in the sky? And is it even aquatic to begin with? Oh, he's talking about those little things. These derp face things. The ambastoma was submitted to the brew not long ago, and I'm pleased to see it has found its way here. We'll make sure these little ones don't wander off like their adventurous fellow. Go on and lend Hermes a hand. Alright, yeah, I remember last time. He got stuck in the tree, so yeah, let's go help him out real quick. And I completely forgot about ether currents last time. Let me talk to this little girl again. I'm glad they're safe. Hermes and the Abystoma. Okay. Ponder, Warrant, Cherish. Welcome. Having found the wayward Astroma, Hermes is the picture of relief. Well, we mustn't keep the others waiting. Let us return to Agnorosis. Alright, well, let's go. Some creations stay outside. Others stay at Crisis. Crisis like the Ambastoma. Okay. So it's blissfully uneventful in your absence. The little ones were on their best behavior. Emmett, you got anything to say about that? No more arid creations to distract us from the matters of actual import, I trust. Let's see. My apologies for the trouble. Owing to your kind assistance, all the Ambastoma are safe and well. I will presently send them back to their space. If you would go on ahead to the main building, upon entering you will see the table and chairs, a meeting area. We may speak there. Very well. Take care not to let the creatures slip away again. Aren't you gonna be there? We'll be attending as well. If so, you should join the others at the building. Yeah, I would join them. Are you gonna be with us? Okay, you're just saying the same thing. Alright. Well, let's get there. Whoa. There's like a whole nother area up there. Oh, Emmett Silk always looks so upset. While Emmett Silk has been accommodating thus far, he is the one who has business with Hermes. If you wish to attend, you will have to ask his permission. Emmett, can I join you?
This appears to be the place. And here is where we part ways. We will be discussing highly sensitive affairs. Only a select few may be privy to such knowledge. and that does not include someone who cannot or will not divulge their origins.
That's fair enough.
What? Will I have to remove you by force?
It's so weird just seeing him have a smile on his face like that. Like, not in a more menacing way like he was in Shadowbringers. It's more of a, I don't know, common way, I guess. I have important things to say to him as well. There are reasons I cannot speak freely. I like both of these choices. I'm gonna go with the first one, because I do have important things to discuss with him.
Yes, I'm sure your business with Hermes is quite pressing. You may speak with him to your heart's content after ours is concluded.
Okay, that was a good response.
I do not object to his attendance.
Hermes, this is highly irregular.
Perhaps. But I believe he can be trusted. Meteion would not have taken to him so quickly otherwise. Moreover, the presence of a third party may help me to maintain composure.
Okay.
As you wish, then. Behave yourself, do you hear?
Don't worry, you don't gotta worry about me. So is this telling me we're gonna have a long cutscene? Well, everybody get your popcorn ready.
So, it's finally happened then.
Aye. Van Daniel has declared his intention to step down and named you as his preferred successor.
Oh. Interesting.
In recognition of your knowledge and your works, the Convocation is giving the recommendation due consideration. As one who does not know you personally, I am to use my impartial eye to take your measure. And above all else, to ascertain your disposition towards the invitation. I understand that you and Van Daniel are close. He himself was once chief overseer of Elpis after all. I should not be surprised if you knew before anyone else that he wished to relinquish his office.
So where is he at this current moment?
I did. He told me that when he fulfilled his purpose, he wished to pass the torch to me.
A torch you seem none too pleased to accept. Are you so averse to serving on the Convocation?
No, it's not that. For a humble researcher like myself to even be considered is an honor beyond words. No. What troubles me, what I struggle to come to terms with, is the very fact that Van Daniel is stepping down. Does this not mean that he will return to the Star?
Of his own volition, yes, like so many others have before him.
Return to the Star? Does that mean die?
Well now, that's not a word I hear often. Is that what you say here in Elpis?
Interesting.
Mankind is the life of Atheris. Each of us, a drop of blood flowing through its veins, bearing sustenance. In our finite time upon it, 'tis our duty to make it a better place, that all who call it home, now and in future, may abide in happiness. To that end, we have dedicated ourselves to the pursuit of enlightened creation. And by our efforts did we transform this once untamed wilderness into the peaceful paradise you enjoy today.
It's beautiful. Like this music along with it.
To return to the star whence we came, is a privilege afforded to we who have so loved and nurtured it. A choice embraced by those who have lived their lives to the fullest, in service to our world. And when they depart upon this journey, it is beautiful, always.
The 14 are no exception. 'Tis believed no occasion is more felicitous than the fulfillment of one's duty. Our office becomes our lives, and to retire is to return, or so the majority of us hold. Some few have elected to eschew custom.
Interesting, okay.
Mayhap you feel Fandaniel's deeds do not warrant his return. Yet you should know his accomplishments as well as any. During his time, he conceived of countless outstanding concepts. And channeling the wealth of experience he attained here in Elpis, he brought forth many new specimens.
I know of all this. I do. It's just... I cannot fathom why someone so great and wise, who could still do so much good, would want to end it all.
Seems like she may know something?
Oh no. I've made her upset. Forgive me. I know I requested your presence. Might I trouble you to take Meteion outside? A change of scenery would do her good.
Interesting. Most would jump at the chance to serve as a convocation, and yet... Don't mind us, my friend. Please tend to Meteion. Alright. Forgive me, I will make it up to you, I promise. Alright, well, you ready to go out? Sorry, Anthony, I didn't mean... a walk? Perhaps we can go for a walk. Hermes gets sad when he thinks about death. When others are sad, I'm sad too. That's how I am. How he made me. But don't worry, I'm fine now. So, why did you come here? Well, I come to look for answers about Fandaniel and Hermes. You want to learn more about Elpis and Hermes? Oh, teach you. I can teach you. We could take turns. I tell you something, then you tell me something. It sounds like a bother. Sure, why not? That's what I usually say all the time in those situations. Then it's settled. Where to start? Yes. Let's talk to Mimnon. He should be near the Aetheryte. I'm not good at explaining, but Mimnon is. So I'll have him explain instead. Okay, now she will accompany you. Oh, cool. I would like to have this person as a race, but I feel like there's a reason why this is the... I feel like this is one of the reasons why that we only see her. Because I don't see any other ones around here at all. So maybe there's like a case with her where like she's a one-of-a-kind type of thing. I don't know. I'm just guessing here, trying to figure out stuff. Theory crafting. I mean, it's a pretty cool looking design for a character. I like it. I'm always big on birds. Discuss the Aetheryte. The Aetheryte. Anyone can use it to teleport anywhere. Well, maybe not anywhere. Not to the ground or other isles. For that, you need teleporters. Oh, and permission. Well, I attuned to this with no problem, so... I wonder if there's any other extra dialogue somewhere. And what have we here? Though you look like a person, your either is quite thin. I assume you are a familiar like Meatron. Is there something you need? This is Anthony. Could you teach him about Elpis? A newly arrived familiar, is he? Very well. I should be glad to introduce our fair facility to him. As you know, it's mankind's duty to make the star a better place. As part of this duty, we employ creation magics to bring forth new life. However, we cannot simply release our works into the world, for it would lead to chaos. No, any and all life forms must undergo extensive testing to determine their fitness to exist. Testing which is conducted here in Elpis. Every candidate is subjected to rigorous study in which we identify their properties, surmise what habitats might be suitable, and speculate as to the effects they may have on the environment and other species. Should it be judged a beneficial addition to the star, it will be allowed to take its place in the world. The two of you two were created with the hope of making the star a better place. So heed your masters well and be good. Do you hear? We will, Minam. We will. Thanks for the lesson. Huh. You had a turn. Now I get a turn. Where'd you come from? From the Crystarium, I guess. A place facing a great threat. I don't know if I'm gonna say that. A place far, far away. A place far, far away. Then I probably don't know it. I don't know much about other places. Wow, that was a very easy way to get out of it. But this place is important to you. I can feel it. Oh, my power. I haven't told you about it. A creation. Let's find a creation. One not being watched. Then I'll explain my power. Okay, then. It's interesting hearing about that because if this is supposed to take place in the past, then what happened to her kind? Were they not fit? Like, that's one thing that's kind of making me wonder right now is that maybe her kind wasn't fit to live on Etheres, which is our home world. Wait, let me check this out real quick. Okay. Spraggins? What are Spraggins? These little things right here. Oh no, we call them Oreos. No, that's not Oreos, but Orei. If there's many, if it's just one, we say Oreis. Though they're cute, they can be naughty. Sometimes they run off with concept crystals, and Hermes has to run after them. Oh, okay, interesting. Oh, a motionless bird. We know about this. It's that same bird that's been watching us all in Shadowbringers. Oh, this creation is perfect. But I don't know. I don't remember seeing it before. Perhaps it's new? Anyway, I'll try reading its mind. That's my power. Okay. You okay there? Did he have a lot on his mind, maybe? Or maybe nothing. Okay, this is getting goofy. I can't read it. Or maybe there's nothing to read. Wait, please wait. I'll try again. With you this time. Alright, go for it. Greetings, can you hear me? Oh, she did that earlier. This is my power. I can read the emotions of those around me and project my emotions to others in return. Oh, that makes sense why she was upset earlier. I'm not actually speaking to you in your mind. Rather, you are converting my emotions into words and intention, a process performed subconsciously by intellect life forms. This ability is vital to my mission, for it allows me to interact with intelligent beings, even should they communicate via unknown languages or other nonverbal means. As a consequence, I am clumsy at speaking. Oh, that makes sense. Yet, though I struggle to express myself in this fashion, Hermes wants me to speak as much as possible, for everyone has thoughts and feelings that they may wish to hide. I harbor an affection for you, one that is difficult to define. Aside from the fact that you share common traits with us, your thoughts are complex, prismatic. They draw me in and leave me wanting to know more. Out of respect for your privacy, I will refrain from using my power when speaking with you. Nevertheless, I want you to know that I wish to be your friend. Aww. Did you hear me? Yeah, I heard you. Good. Now, it's my turn again. So, what are you good at? Fighting, crafting, gathering, playing. It's a secret. All of the above. I wish Adventurer was one. I'll just say fighting. No, I'm good at fighting. Oh, fighting. That must mean you're strong. Hermes is strong too, but he doesn't like to fight, even when creation fight him. The bird just looked at her. I'm surprised this bird doesn't have anything on his mind. I think we might be bothering it. This one strange bird, man. Let's keep going. We'll go and see... What? Ethy next? She usually is in a small building, one on the west road. Alright, well, let's get going. Nothing. Okay. There we go. Well, if it isn't Miron, I see you brought a friend today. Greetings, Eranthy? I'm an apple. Could you make me an apple? The kind Hermes likes, covered in syrup? I want to share it with Anthony. Oh, a candied apple. Hermes is certainly partial to them, but you know you can't eat, Mitron. You weren't made to do so. But I like to. It may seem that way, but it's due to your ability to share others' feelings. You've taken Hermes' likes for your own. In any case, I can't prepare an apple right now, but I'll bring one for Hermes soon. I promise. I'm sorry, Anthony. I wanted to show you my favorite thing. Then I could ask about yours, but I failed. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I'll tell her what I like. Oh, that's what you like. Yes, I can feel it. Your joy and happiness. I like to play this game. But I have many other things. But it makes me happy too. Thanks for sharing it with me, Anthony. Well, we've walked and talked a lot. Maybe Hermes has finished talking too. Shall we go and see? Yeah, let's go. Oh. You all seem like you just got done finished talking. An excellent timing. Twas a refreshing constitutional hope. I hope. What? Back already? Pity. A bit longer and we might have snuck away without you. Daggone, dude. I can... Alright. Sheesh. He really doesn't want me to be around. There you are. I can see the fresh air has done Mitron good. Anthony wanted to learn about you and Elpis, so I taught him. About this place, about my power, and about your favorite food. I'm not sure if that last one would be of any use. But I do appreciate you keeping Mitron company. While you were away, I finished speaking with our guests. Finish? Hardly. You requested time to consider the invitation, so we have no choice but to occupy ourselves with an inspection of your work. My apologies. It has been decided that Emisok and Hythlodolus will accompany me as I tend to my duties. If you wish to learn more, perhaps you would like to come too. I'm compelled to remind you that he is in no way associated with the convocation. We simply chanced to meet a Papaleon. There is no guarantee that the matters we discuss will remain private. I do not mind. To see the joy his presence brings Miton, I cannot imagine our mysterious friend harbors malicious intent. Anthony is kind, really, truly. He taught me all as much as I taught him. You're coming, of course, to watch Hermes? You're bound to learn lots and lots. Yeah, if I can come, I'll come. Dun, 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 dun. This time we all get to go for a walk. Isn't it exciting? Yeah, you could say that. Though I see new creations on a daily basis, here they look at them with a different eye. It will be interesting to observe Hermes at work. It is held that all civil organizations should conduct their affairs with total transparency, and the convocation is no exception. But that doesn't mean we are obligated to show our work to unknown entities such as you. Consider yourself privileged and behave accordingly. Alright. Lives apart. Composure regained. Hermes is ready to return to his duties. If everyone is ready, there is few creations I need to check on. First, we shall return to the spot where we found our wayward Astroma. Have care when you step outside a hub, for there may be more unruly creatures about. Well, I came prepared just in case if we got a fight. Ah yes, the Athene Petroloda, one of the newest species of an ever popular butterfly. You're still bothered about your robe. Don't be. The few specimens we repurpose won't be missed. So beautiful, Petroloda. I hope they make it into the world. We've seen a few of them, but they're named something else. All vim and vigor now. When we were discussing his nomination, he was melancholy incarnate. Okay. This here is a new species of the Petalodoa lauda we recently set loose. It has been doing very well, managing to maintain a stable existence thus far. If it can see its observation period to the end without issue, we shall release it unto the world. Tell me, do you know the difference between living beings and arcane entities? It is the presence of a soul, yet the soul isn't something you can choose to have at all. No, it manifests only in those beings whose forms adhere to the laws of creation that can endure on their own. Beings that do not fulfill this requirement, such as those spontaneously born of magic or natural phenomena, do not have souls. No matter how much it might resemble Flora or Fiona, if it lacks a soul, then it is considered an arcane entity. So you see, it is not for mankind to decide what is living. The domain lies beyond our manipulation, and it is hubris to assume otherwise. But come, let us head to the nearby beacon. I've received a report that the arcane entities have gathered there. Interesting. You're interesting too. Tell me, how did you find the Abastoma? We're meant to be absorbing Hermes, but instead we're stuck with Miton. Well, I suppose she herself serves as proof of his prowess as a researcher and creator both. A fascinating creation, much like yourself. little one. Renowned as Hermes is for his flying life forms, it is a rare privilege to be able to see one of his works in progress. Oh yeah, we know about these things. Ah yes, lightning Noma, just as the report said. Although we call these structure a beacon due to its form, it's in fact a magical device. By manipulating the balance of elements, it keeps the isles airborne and maintains the climate thereupon. In the course of its operation, it often sees as an eternal shift towards a given element. Right now, that element is lightning, which drives the Noma here to repellish their ether. It appears Miton is busy. Would you care to assist me in her stead and feed the Noma? We can feed these things? By using this lightning conveyor, you can harness ambient lightning and focus it onto a ball, a variable feast for our dazzling friends. Go on, give it a try. Oh, interesting. I didn't even think we could actually feed them. That's different. Oh, what the heck? Alrighty. Do I just throw it on them like this? Okay. Interesting. They look like the circles during the Ramu fight. The little orbs you gotta collect in a Ramu fight. Interesting. Perfectly done, Anthony. Look. See how they gather to feed? How they express themselves through their actions despite their lack of words? Speech is not the sole defining characteristic of a thinking, feeling creature, nor is silence an indication that they do not possess these qualities. Be it a soulless arcane entity such as Noma, or a ethereal life form such as the Petrolota, all seek to perpetuate their existence to survive. Sorry. Is Miton an arcane entity? No, Miton's a living being because she can think, but she can't eat. She can think and talk. She has a soul, apparently, with her emotions, but she can't eat. So yeah, is she a living being? A good question. I can answer it from a theoretical standpoint, but it ultimately fails to the brew of architect to pass judgment. Those with exceptional vision such as Hythodolis may have been able to ascertain her true nature. But to me, it doesn't matter. She is herself. That is all I need to know. Oh, you finished already? I'm sorry. I was in the way. Not to worry, my dear. They missed nothing of note, and we still have plenty of work for them to observe. Next, we will head east to the Morning Dew. I need to speak with some of the observers there. I hope she's a living being, but I'm really curious as to why there's not very many of her. It's adorable, but beware, it sneezed. Hermes went flying once. Whoa, I can understand. Was there a guiding theme or any method to the madness that this random assortment of features? Ah, this fellow has been the talk of the brewery. The combination of a carefree aspect and endless rows of fangs is strangely charming. What other purpose did it have besides getting in our own way? Interesting.
Amazing, is it not? The Ampelos, one of our newest subjects. So, how are we coming along?
Oh, they got the flowers. The heart bloom, I think is what it called. Even though they call it an Elpis, but
This place is Elpis. Those flowers. Elpis.
yeah, they call them Elpis here, and they call this place Elpis. But in Labyrinthos, they call them heart blossoms, or
Entelekis. Like me.
Entelekis. Yeah, I'm confused. Explain that to me.
They are a product of Elpis, and so named for their birthplace. A happy accident, born of the hands of a former researcher who loved beautiful blossoms. Unique for how they change color, to reflect the emotional state of those nearby. Though be it here or elsewhere, they are seldom seen in any hue save purest white.
But we've seen them in different colors.
Reflect the emotional state, you say? By what means do they achieve this?
In creation, there exists an energy wholly apart from ether, one driven by emotions.
They know about it too. Okay.
In like manner to how we manipulate ether, this flower is subject to the influence of said energy. While it has no will of its own, it is sensitive to the prevailing emotion in the vicinity, and reacts by altering its color and vibrancy.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feelings.
Yeah, that's exactly what she said.
Akasha. Though I'm not familiar with the term, your description suggests it is the self-same energy. Dynamis, we call it.
Dynamis.
And those entities like the Elpis flower that have the ability to interact with this energy, converting emotions into tangible phenomena, are Entelekis.
That's me! That's me! An Enteleki!
That you are, my dear. And no ordinary one at that, but the first possessed of free will.
Wait. A form of energy other than ether? Dynamis? I've never heard of such a thing.
Hardly surprising. Dynamis cannot be seen, much less felt. And though its existence has long been theorized, we had no proof until the flower's serendipitous creation. What's more, Dynamis is far weaker than ether. Under normal circumstances, its effects are drowned out by the latter, on account of which, beings comprised of and reliant upon the ether, like you and I, are unable to make practical use of Dynamis. 'Tis a truly esoteric thing, known to but a select few scholars.
Intriguing. Then, given the limitations you described, why create Meteon?
Our star, Aetheris, is especially rich in ether, so much so that its name is derived from it. However, when we consider all energy in existence here and in the vast space beyond, Dynamis may account for as much as 68.3%, the more abundant form by far. Were we able to control it, we could open the door to limitless possibilities. 'Tis not unlike a gently flowing stream, unable to break through the dam of ether barring its path. But if we could imbue the stream with the vigor of a raging river... Not that I have such grand ambitions.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, you were, going on a whole nother level there.
Nay. I merely wish to create a being that could traverse the great expanse.
Like Meteon.
The relative scarcity of ether beyond the bounds of this star was a concern. And so, I looked to another source of energy by necessity.
That being Dynamis. No wonder her ether is so thin.
Precisely.
Yours is thin too. Like an entelechy. Like me. So... are we the same? Entelecchies.
Sure, I don't see why it couldn't be. Well, I have been known to transcend my limits in nothing but determination. If I'm thin, it's because Image Silk didn't do a proper job. Just go ahead and spill the beans. I want to say... I'm gonna go with the second one. Yeah, that confidence.
Sounds more akin to the desperate flailings of a wild beast when facing imminent death.
A deficit of ether alone does not an entelechy make. It would, however, make it easier for you to interact with Dynamis.
Okay, interesting. I didn't know that. But back to you, Image Silk. I kicked your butt last expansion. Okay, I'm not getting into it.
And limited though its influence may be, this quality could prove the difference between victory and defeat. You do well not to underestimate it.
Gotcha. Well, thanks for all the
Oh
knowledge.
dear. I'd forgotten about the poor fellow. You must excuse me a moment while I go and verify a few more things.
Hythlodoilus and Image Silk seem to stay around me. Never before had I heard of Dynamis or Entelecchies. I can only assume the Elpis flower was submitted to the brood before I joined. Their greatest contribution, Image Silk appears to be deep in thought. Not that I or anyone else would be able to make use of even if we knew, but it irks me to discover that there is an entirely different form of energy and no one told me. Hey man, I just found out about this recently too. That personal annoyance aside, Hermes' knowledge is undeniably impressive, given that there are none among the 14 who specialize in the celestial. He would be a welcome addition. Assuming he can be persuaded to join, that is. I still can't understand his hesitation. Why did you join the convocation? What do you specialize in? Yeah, what do you specialize in, Image Silk? Oh, you wish to know why Image Silk was chosen for the convocation. I should be glad to share the tale. It began when... Not another word. Whoa. Least you've forgotten, we're to learn about Hermes, not me. My misspent youth is not your concern. Misspent youth? Tell me more about that. What now? I want to learn about the convocation. If you will accompany us, I suppose you should at least know that much. The Convocation of 14 is a governing body that determines Marad policies. Our goal is to ensure that all is right in creation, that our star may know a better future. As the name suggests, the council is comprised of 14 offices, each of which is held by the individual chosen for their surpassing abilities. Depending on the office, one is required to either be in an authority in a certain field or possesses skills that would facilitate the performance of their stipulated duties. The former category includes Maeltron, specialist in aquatic life, Logrith, specialized in terrestrial life and husbandry, Helmort, specializes in fungal and plant life, Emerald specializes in medicine and healing, and La Habrea specializes in creation magic, who has brought forth phantom beings of the highest complexity. As for the latter category, there is Altemia, advocate of arts, and Elgorim, champion of enlightenment of rhetoric, Parshatrat, preserver of the discipline and order, Emmett Selk, keeper of the ethereal realm, or underworld, Hades, yo, and the vernacular Fandaniel, pursuer of extant phenomena. Oh man, and Azim, traveler of the world and counselor to the people. Yo. All of those make so much sense. What, should I be revealing such details to you? Don't be silly. Even children know this much, and you do well to remember it all. Huh. That is interesting. I'll tell you the tale when we're when we're away from the sensitive ears. Oh boy. Alright. And then La Habrea was there. And it's interesting. Oh, Elidibus was never a part of the convocation. He only was sacrificed to Zodiark. That's interesting. Intellecti or no, we're friends. In thinness. Yeah, sure, Metron. My apologies for the wait. I have inspected the Amplos to my satisfaction. All is well with the creature, and I dare say it won't be long ere it is released unto the world. Another creation, however, reportedly isn't faring so well. The Cratibus. That is what we shall tend to next. Alright. If you would follow me, my friends, we shall return to the main isle and head north. Okay. Dang. I'm still blown away by those details. Interesting. This is where they start dumping a bunch of information and lore on us. Oh yeah, I know about these things. We fought these on what is he called again? The Heaven's Ward Trials. You know what, I'm not gonna worry about it right now, but yeah, let's go ahead and move on. Why is this one blue and shiny? Right. And there's a green one too. Oh, forgive me. I thought another member of the convocation had come. This is turning out to be an eventful day. There is a slight difference in etheric balance between these Cherubites. By this, it may be assumed that they aren't the original creation, but their offspring. A serpentine bird or a winged snake? Yeah, you could say that. Bismarck! Yeah, that's who it is. Bismarck. I understand there is a problem with one of the cherubots. Yes, that's right. As you know, the cherubotis is based off a sea creature. Owing to adjustments to enhance its affinity to wind, it is capable to flight. The specimen created from the concept could all fly without issue, but a problem arose in subsequent generations. This third generation creature was born with the etheric balance leaning strongly towards water. Its aquatic origin reasserts itself, it would seem. The result being its affinity to wind is diminished, and it cannot fly. No matter what we try, we can't get it to rise even the slightest bit. Okay. For such a change to manifest in so few generations, I fear they are too unstable, flawed. With your permission, I will revert the creature and recommend to the brood that the concept be revised. Yikes. With its etheric balance leaning towards water, the cherubotis would indeed struggle to manipulate wind. Yet it is too early to conclude that it cannot fly. Having failed at first, it may simply have developed a fear. I shall transform and fly with it, helping it to manipulate wind until it finds its wings. What? You needn't go such lengths. Interesting. You don't know? Huh. But of course not. Transformation is an art in which one manipulates a vast quantity of ether to construct another body around oneself. In practice, this allows one to assume any conceivable form and thereby transcend the limits of one's flesh. Yet, convenient though it may be, transforming in the presence of others is considered vainglorious in the extreme, as uncouth and unseemly as running about robeless, shameful. Daggone, Emmett, you're so pessimistic. Am I to understand you make a habit of this? Nothing of the sort. It's just that, when transformed, I can will the wind and fly. It may seem excessive, but what is our shame next to the lives of these creatures? They deserve a chance, and we owe it to them to do all in our power. Be that as it may... Yes, I believe I have a solution in itself. May I trouble you to move that Tribodos away from its fellows? Somewhere out of sight? Oh! Because on Bismarck you have to separate the blue one and the green one away. Meanwhile, I'd like the rest of you to help me prepare here. What mischief are you scheming now? No mischief, I assure you. I would but spare you to the need to report to your colleagues that Hermes committed an indiscretion. So I have little faith and run along. I trust you don't mind? Yeah, I bet it's that. You separate them just like the Bismarck trial. Hythlodaeus is a man of ideas. I wonder what he has thought up this time. We may help the Cherubots to fly, or else they will all die? Yeah, kinda like that. Yep. such bother when we could simply begin anew, but I shall defer to the chief's overseer. Emisok is out of sight. Good. Let's speak of the plan. It's a stroke of genius, really. We have Emisok trained the Charterboarders. Wait, what? Aside from being able to fly untransformed, he can readily see ether currents. And with his adapt spellcraft, he can also employ suitable wind magic to guide the creature along. While he is indeed capable of all you described, it is not his duty. I'd loathe to trouble with him. Don't be. As I mentioned, it would also be for his own sake. But that's settled. Let us begin at once. Anthony, I want you to go to Emisok. Tell him that you have a favor to ask. He will be disinclined to cooperate at first, but you mustn't be discouraged. With our friend, the trick is to be unfledgingly persistent. Off you go. Now, good luck. Okay, so say I have a favor. With apologies to Emisok, but this may be the best approach. Let us work together to win him over. I'll persist too. Oh. Alright, well, let me go find him real quick. Oh, yeah, I don't got my keyboard in. So, well, are your preparations for the scheme that is clearly not a scheme complete? Yeah. Hold on a moment. So, say, that should work. Oh, no, you don't. I'm not lifting a finger. Alright. I don't know what Hythlodaeus is up to, and I will not be made to know. I refuse. If Hythlodaeus is to be believed, relentless assistance may serve to wear down the ever-wary Emisok. Please, Emisok. Oh gosh, really? There we go. Please, there we go. Whoa. Please, Emisok.
No. You are not foisting this nonsense on me.
I'm given to understand you have the power to help the Charybdis, and should be quite willing to do so. And so I appeal to your better nature, most benevolent Emitselk. Please teach her to fly.
Or else Hermes will transform. Right now.
Now, there's no need to go quite that far. Altruism is its own reward, as I'm sure he would agree.
Oh, would he now? And who contrived to put me in this position, pray tell?
Nothing so devious. I merely suggested a possible course of action.
I just realized Hythlodaeus has the same mass as Vinette does. Hydaelyn. Interesting.
Please, Emitselk. Please.
I did not come all this way to play nursemaid to your creations. I'd thank you to remember this favor and let it be the last.
Oh, cool.
I will aid it once it has taken to the air. It falls to you to shepherd it skyward.
Well, let's relax and enjoy the spectacle, shall we?
Yeah. I like your mount, Emmett. It's a nice mount.
You were wondering why Emitselk joined the convocation. Truth be told, he wasn't the first choice for the office. I was. on the strength of my ability to see ether. But I declined the offer. For though my vision is exceptional, I am pedestrian in all other aspects. Worse even, quite abysmal when it comes to manipulating ether, for example. Couldn't transform even if I had a mind to do so. What good is the ability to perceive a problem if one cannot act to address it? Emmett Selk has no such shortcomings. He excels in vision and manipulation both, the latter to an extraordinary degree. If there is a mage more powerful, I do not know of them. Thus did I recommend him for the office in my stead. And I wasn't the only one. Far from it. Countless others vouched for his skill and character. People the world over, to whom he had previously lent a helping hand. Oh, how surprised he was. Claimed he hadn't done anything remarkable for anyone. Modest to a fault.
Sure, you can say that, I guess.
He deserved every bit of acclaim he received. Yet he may well have gone unappreciated were it not for a mutual friend. A singular soul who can't help but involve himself in the business of others. Where he walks, excitement is certain to follow. His antics irritate Emmett Selk to no end. But much of his grumbling stems from genuine concern. When our friend calls, he never fails to answer and lend his talents.
Hey, there it
In the
is.
course of doing so, he himself came to be recognized and respected by those around him. They are truly remarkable individuals, and I'm proud to call them friends. To help them realize their dreams. This will be my greatest contribution to our world. And when they have fulfilled their respective purposes, so too shall I have fulfilled mine, and together we may return to the star. Look at me, spilling my innermost secrets. I can't seem to help it with you. I can only assume it is due to the color of your soul. I just don't understand how you can be so alike and yet so different.
Wait. I just had a mind-blowing moment. What if during that moment in Shadowbringers, where he's like, so we meet again, friend. What if it's actually referring back to this? I don't know. Just theory crafting at that.
Well done, my pet. Well done.
Hey, he's flying.
Ah, yes. I dare say the Charybdis will be fine here on. Why don't you go and signal to Emmett Selk? Let him know that his arduous task is at an end.
Oh, man. Yeah, very interesting having all that happen. Okay. If I didn't know better, I'd say Imisoka's enjoying himself. Not that he'd ever deigned to admit it. Yeah, it seemed like he was. Look, Anthony, look. How the Charybdis flies. Yeah, I saw that. It's flying. It's really flying. As if it were born to do so. Thank goodness. Yeah. Let me wave at Emmett Selk real quick. Oh, is this person? Oh, I gotta actually, like, wave right there. Okay. There we go. Wave. Emerging from his ravine, Emmett Selk noticed you and began to descend with the I have no words to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, the TARDIS has learned to fly. And Anthony and I could relax and have a pleasant chat. I'm sure you did. The creature needed some small assistance at first, but soon it was flying, more or less on its own. I doubt you will need to repeat the lesson. Well, that's good to know. That was truly impressive. I witnessed it all from the far. The TARDIS flies. Indeed, with this, we've proven that even a creature with a skewed etheric balance is capable of flight. Though we helped it to achieve this, the TARDIS is a herd animal. They may well aid their struggling kin in like fashion, if and when the need arise. Keeping this in mind, I bid you continue observing them, if that is what you want. But if I may say so, rather than hoping an idealistic possibility comes to pass, would it not be simpler to have a concept adjusted? That way we could guarantee the anomalies such as this specimen are never born in the first place? Daggone. These creatures are already here. We will spare no effort in giving them a chance to survive. Yeah, that's kind of rough for you to say, man. As you wish, Chief. As you wish. That just makes them unique. And pretty soon you'll have a green one. Hermes? I'm fine, don't worry. Well, that concludes all of my present task. Let us return to the Anagarus for now. All the creations are happy. That makes me happy too. Well, that's good. Now that you've seen what I do, was it everything you were expecting? I don't know what to say to that. I thoroughly enjoyed myself at the end, most of all. Emmett? What? Want to apologize for forcing me to help? Do you? Save your breath. You didn't force me to do anything. I merely chose the most expeditious way to have done with an impediment to our business. Hythlodaeus is like, yeah, sure. Okay, ether to ether. Something seems to be weighing on Hermes' mind. Okay. In full drip mode with the robes. Yeah, I gotta fit the part. When they said that I didn't fit and I had to have some robes, I was like, I'm gonna put the robes on. Tell me, Anthony, in the course of watching me, have you learned aught of value? Nothing so far, but I'm hopeful that will change. Dynamis seems promising. I'm not sure what I'm looking for, but I don't think I found it yet. I mean, the last one seems more of how I feel right now. But I feel like Dynamis is actually pretty good. But I don't think that's going to be my answer, though. And it makes sense. Like, everyone wants to wear the robes. At least that's what I saw. I mean, from what I played so far on it, I wore the robes. And there was like a sprinkle of here and there where some people were. But I've seen a lot of people who hasn't worn it either. But a good amount has worn the robes. I'm going to go with the last one. That's exactly how I feel. If only my work here is more interesting. Nevertheless, I'm still indebted to you for keeping Meteon company. If there is aught I might do, you need but ask. Chief Hermes, what good fortune to find you here. Is something the matter? The Lycon? I'm afraid it's done it again. No sooner did we release one for observation than it set upon the nearby Apatis, slaughtering them? Was the creature hungry or somehow provoked? I had just fed them myself, and the occupates were keeping a wide berth. It is the nature of the Lycon that is to blame, their innate viciousness. Temperament aside, it is a standing creation, perfect in form and function. Though it may not be suited for a release, I have no doubt that the brew will accept its concept for preservation. In any case, there is no point in postponing the inevitable. Doros will revert them all once the paperwork is in order. Where is the sense of the incident? Just off the path to the 12 Wonders. As you make your way, you should see it on the left. I don't know if Doros is still there. However, Hermes? Wait. Oh, I wonder what's gotten to him. If this is part of his work, then I would observe. We follow. Alright. I wonder what's going on with him. Oh, there they are right there. Oh, and they look like they're dead. Yikes. It's heavy. Hermes' pain. Oh, she feels it. Is no easy prey. With its hooves and horns, it was designed to be formidable even on land. Yet they didn't stand a chance against the Lycon. A fearsome beast, this Lycon. But where is it now? Yeah, that is the question. The lake creations and burns are unmistakable. And Lycon was indeed responsible. But the creature is nowhere to be seen. Doros must have taken it away. The man makes his base at the 12 Wonders. I shall go and seek him out there. Emisok and I will search the area for good measure, just to make sure that the Lycon did not escape. My thanks. Let us meet at the 12 Wonders when you have finished. I will go on ahead. Please follow with Anthony. Come. It's down this path and over the bridge. Okay, yeah, they're already saying the same stuff. Meteon. There it is, the 12 Wonders. Hermes is looking for Doros. Let's look for Doros too. He's a man with long blonde hair, I think. I know him when I see him. Okay, she's gonna accompany me again. I don't remember Elpis being too bad. Okay. Well, that's good. It seems like it's coming by pretty easily. If you're with Meteon, then I assume you're on errand for Hermes. What can I do for you? Sorry, wrong person. We're looking for Doros. Ah, I see. We do have similar hair, so people often mistake us from afar. I hope you find him soon. Okay. No, that person gets black hair. Blonde-haired man. So this might be him. Doros. That's Doros. Oh, well, we found him. Well, now, if it isn't Meteon, what brings you here? Ah, I thought I heard familiar voices. I didn't realize you two had decided to help me search for Doros. Thank you. You're in charge of the Lycons, I believe. Where are they now? Out in the fields in restraints. Frenzied as they were, I couldn't well return them to Tices. Once I have submitted my report, I'll see them reverted without delay. It is as he says. The beasts are indeed quite ferocious. You're one of the 14. What brings you here? Nothing you need concern yourself with, as you were. We've heard the news that Lycaon slaughtered Upeats. As the observer in charge, you are the opinion that they are not fit to be released. I am. Their abnormal aggression and exceptional strength makes for a highly problematic combination. It matters not where they are released. Lycaons would threaten other species and upset the natural order. Could it be that the specimen observed are an outlier? Highly unlikely. We've created a good many of them, and all exhibited the same tendencies. Even when we used cryos to begin with a fresh slate, their behavior was unchanged. Cryos. Or Kairos. A memory reconfiguration system. The chief himself created it. It allows us to erase or alter memories that we may observe creations in a different environmental condition without needing to remake them from scratch. Quite impressive, potentially dangerous. Depending on the intensity of the etheric emissions, Pashthwat may wish to have words with you. Rest assured, I've kept all values within prescribed limits, and to prevent misuse, its applications are limited to those authorized by the Chief Overseer. Do not misunderstand. To manipulate a subject's memories is an intrusive act I deeply abhor, but it is still preferable to execution. Come now, Chief, let's not be so melodramatic. What was born of it, ether, is simply being reduced to its original state. I know the distinctions concern you, but we mustn't lose sight of the bigger picture, making rational choices for the sake of a more preposterous star. If a creation cannot be properly studied even with the aid of Kairos, we remake it. If a creation is deemed a detrimental existence, we unmake it. Since all for the greater good, and none questions the necessity of such routine processes. I understand these things. I do. I would never think to unleash a clear and undeniable threat unto the world. Yet insignificant through their individual lives may be, next to all creation, it is all the Lycaons have. Before we seal their fates, we owe it to these beings to exhaust all options, to ensure that nothing has been overlooked. If you insist, let me provide you with a full report, and we may take it from there. Would it be possible for us to attend a discussion that Imitsok may better carry out his duties? By all means. Pray, show them to the meeting room. What about us? What are we gonna do, Hermes? Oh, I wonder what's on Meteon's mind right there. She's thinking about something. Maybe she thinks she had her memory wiped at one point. We have a duty to the star. This I know. But it doesn't mean we don't also have responsibility to the lives we bring to existence here. Meteon, you okay? To man, other beings are just things. To be used and controlled. Like magic. That's what Hermes told me once. That's a very pessimistic way to put that, Meteon. Aww. A sentimental gift. You need to be Intellectually to feel the weight bearing down on Hermes. I fear this discussion may take a while, during which time... Meteon, are you feeling unwell? It's not me, Hermes, it's you. I won't go to the meeting. I'll stay with Anthony. Loath though I am to impose, may I leave Meteon in your care again? Yeah, sure. I can take care of her. I mean, you're dead. If you excuse me. So, what do you want to do? Can you help me with something, Anthony? The meeting will make Hermes sad. I want to cheer him up with a flower. Hermes likes flowers the most of all the creation in Elpis. Most creations are expected to be interesting, or beautiful, or strong, better in some way. But flowers are different. They're designed to suit our emotions, what we feel, and what to convey. Hermes likes that. I can't make flowers, so I'll search for one, and I want you to search with me. Let's start here, at the 12 Wonders. Alright. Well, I was thinking maybe the Heart Blossom or Elpis flowers might be nice. But, you know, that may be too much on the nose. Vibrant purple flowers, bigger than your hands, adorn the tree. Oh, so big and bright, I love them. But they might be too bright. You have to thank the recipient. That's what Hermes said. Okay, that makes sense. Well, we can look for something else. A tall, slender tree rises before you. You crane your neck to look for flowers. Okay. No flowers. If there were apples, we could have covered them in syrup. Let's head outside next. Don't worry, we won't wander far. Alright. But are there any ether currents nearby? 215 northwest. So in that direction. Let's look for them, Meteon. Not me recruiting this poor girl to find ether currents. Well, you know, gotta start them young some type of way. Besides, she likes hanging out, so I think she's okay with it. Okay, Meteon. So for us to fly, I mean, you're a bird, so you probably won't have much trouble. But for us to fly, we look for these things, and we attune to them. And whenever we're done attuning to them and collect a certain amount, that's when we get to fly. Alright, moving on. Let's go ahead and do these flower search. Gosh, I would like to get on my... Wait! Can't NPCs ride on our mount? Do I have a two... Oh. They can't. I was like, it'd be nice if they could ride on the mount, but...
Bruh.
That don't look right. Oh, no. Hold on, let me get it back. Okay. Alright, come on. We'll keep walking. I thought maybe she'll get in with me. Child Protection Service? Oh, no. Don't worry, I'm taking care of this girl as best as I can. An array of beautiful flowers grow in the bed, their mix of colors forming a pattern. These will be better for Hermes, but they're hedged in. That means we shouldn't touch them. They're either under observation or poisonous. Any other place should be fine, though. Let's keep looking. Alright, well, let's see. Plus, I was only trying to see what will happen. I heard a theory that many people said back when they announced that we'll have little NPCs following us, that they could potentially ride our mount. So I was like, okay, let me try that out. But I guess it's not true. And that sucks. Because I would have loved to have her on her back. I don't think this is a flower that we can pick, Meteon. I feel like that's a dangerous one. Set on a tall, thin stalk, the oddly shaped flower is mesmerizing in its indolation. Oh, a conium? A flower that can move. When Hermes was looking, it shot seeds at him. Not a good gift. Maybe. But you're good, Anthony. At spitting flowers. I mean, not spitting flowers. Spotting flowers. We'll find something soon. Yeah, I don't think we want to grab that one, Meteon. Let's move on. You spy nothing promising nearby. At best, common-looking grass with some few tiny flowers. Nothing around here, huh? Over there, Anthony, something big and huge. I hope you're not talking about the Marlboro. Meteon, we definitely don't want to use a Marlboro. These are definitely not what we want to give him. A terrible stench, reminiscent of a sodden old boots, pervades the air. Without a doubt, the culprit is a Marlboro-like creature before you. It's an oddness. The things around its nose looks like the petals, but the flowers are the orbs on its head. When Hermes inspected it, it swallowed him up. He didn't leave his room for days. What do you think, Anthony? Would you like it? I'd rather not go near that. Oh, man. Yeah, I'd rather not go near that thing. So not this one either? Finding a good flower. It's harder than I thought. I'm sorry, Anthony. Could we search a little more? Maybe as far as the fields over there? I picked something after that, I promise. Lush green fields stretch out before you, ending where the sky begins. Ah, there's nothing. The shiny thing over there. What could it be? Shiny thing over there. Oh, I knew it! I was like, why don't we give him some heart blossoms or elpis? Yeah, why won't we give him any of these flowers? I would actually love to have these flowers for myself. Oh, elpis flowers. They're here too. Hermes likes and dislikes them at the same time. Like me, they are intellectuals. Like me, they feel his pain and turn dark. That's only for Hermes though. For others, they're always white and bright. For Hermes, they're always dark. Oh! Wait, maybe they're dark just right before the flower we had disappeared and everyone had despair. So are you telling me that Hermes has despair? Interesting. Truly, the flower was dark in your home. Then, do you have it too? A dark emotion? I've known the pain and sorrow of loss. I've felt great fury and frustration. I've been plagued by the doubt and anxiety. I dare say I have a few. I like the first one. I see. Hermes has known the same. The feeling that a part of you is gone. Again and again. But no one notices. Please, Anthony, won't you lend it to me? Your pain and sorrow? I want you to make the flower dark in front of Hermes. I don't think that's a good idea. He has been in a dark place. Since before he created me, he needs to know that he isn't there alone, that others are sad too. Alright, I guess I'll do it. Truly? You'll do it? Thank you, Anthony. Thank you. It means more to me than I can say. I can't wait to see how Hermes reacts. Let's go back and fetch him. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, I didn't even attune to the Aetheryte. Let me attune to that. Yeah, the last time I saw our flower turn dark in despair was due to everybody, like, afraid they're gonna turn into monsters and die. So it's very interesting as to why they want us to... Interesting that Meteion wants me to turn the flower dark. It seems they're still talking. Let's wait until they're finished.
Hermes!
Oh, you were waiting for me.
You've finished talking?
Yes, we've come to a decision. My thanks for keeping Meteion company. Emet-Selch and Hythlodaeus have already retired to their rooms. There is room for you too, if you would follow me.
Wait! I want to show you something first.
Elpis flowers?
Go on.
Oh. That's not dark. That's like a purple.
You're not the only one, Hermes. Others feel sad too. You're not alone.
I see Meteion has shared much with you.
I was wondering when he would take off his mask.
May we talk a moment?
Hey, a little hedgehog. That's cute.
I do not think it wrong that we live for the star, that we strive to make it a better place. And yet, in carrying out my duties here, there are times when I am plagued by doubt. Do you recall what Hythlodaeus said when we first spoke of my nomination? Death is the privilege of those who have fulfilled their purpose, a choice they embrace of their own free will. And when they depart, it is always beautiful. Perhaps it is, but only for man. Creations that he deems useless are discarded with nary a second thought. Some scarcely born into the world, afforded a handful of breaths before life and potential are abruptly extinguished.
I love that he's talking about this, but there's beautiful hedgehogs right in front of us. Just saying that, how can we do anything like this with something so beautiful as these hedgehogs?
We make an effort to spare them the pain. They sense what awaits. Rage and anguish and cower and fear. And it is not beautiful. Yet no one cares. No one. So fixated are we upon the duty that we do not pause to question the method. Pain and suffering, confusion and despair, writ plain in the eyes of those poor creatures. Yet no one sees. We turn a blind eye and carry on in blissful ignorance. Not a miss. And always, always the blossoms shine pure and white. contradiction so blatant I could scream, want to scream. How can you all accept this aberration? Then I wonder, am I the aberration for thinking thus? And I am filled with dread. But now I know I'm not alone. Not the only one for whom the flowers weep. I won't ask what you thought as you kneeled beside the Alpes, or if you only did it at Meteon's insistence. Nevertheless, I thank you. To know that you too have experienced suffering is a comfort.
Glad I could be of service. Let's have no more brooding, eh? Oh, I can tell you all about suffering. Let's just go with the first one.
To so willingly lend an ear to ease my burden, you are a strange one. The stars in the heavens. Know you what they are? Though it is too far to tell, each glittering light could be a world not unlike Aetheris. A world filled with life.
Right. I was gonna say, each one of these stars is a world. It's definitely something like Kingdom Hearts.
So many stars, so many lives. For us, there may be no higher purpose than to live for our world. But what of the other living beings out there?
But also in real life too, because every star is supposed to be like the sun, and every solar system sun usually has life in it. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too deep.
What gives their lives meaning, that drives them day after day after day? To pose that question to our undiscovered cousins, I created beings of dynamis, who can traverse the vast emptiness between the stars. Meteon and her sisters. Sisters. She has a great many of them, and they have already departed on their journey, traveling to one star and then the next in search of life.
Oh, so there are more
As
of
one
her.
might expect, exploration on such a grand scale is rife with difficulties, and thus far I've naught to show for it. But I have faith that we will make some manner of discovery ere long. And when we do, I should be glad to share our findings with you, in gratitude for your kindness. It's getting rather late. We had best find our beds. It would not do for both of us to be sleep-deprived on the morrow. Come, Meteon. Let us head back.
All right.
What's the matter? What was that? Was there something up? There's something up there in the sky or something? Interesting. I wonder what caught our mind off that. Yeah, Denzi, I saw you did something. Fun times with Uncle Anthony? Oh no! The poor girl literally started sprinting to try and keep up. Alright, I gotta watch this real quick. Hold on. Daggone it, my bad. Sorry about that. I muted it because I didn't want the audio to be in the stream and repeat itself over and over and over and over again. Oh, dang it. Thank you, Dine, for letting me know. That's totally my bad. And I read all that without even... It's okay. But really, they were pretty much talking about checking out the new species and concluding it. Yeah, totally my bad, guys. Need to restart the expansion so we can get that That's a whole lot to redo, man. Oh boy. I mean, to be honest, I could well, no, I'm not too worried about it. It's just a small piece of dialogue. And to be frank, I might even cut it into YouTube video anyways. Oh, here it is. Oh, Doros, are you okay, man? Doros, are you hurt? What happened here? They caught me off guard. I had them bound with ethereal shackles, but they became frenzied, even more so than usual, and broke free. I was able to stop 4. The other 3 escaped. Wow, these are what we were talking about? I see them. 2 have taken to the air above the 12 wonders. The last one is up ahead, lurking in the fields. You and Anthony handle that one. The pair in the sky you can leave to me. Alright, cool. I can't fly yet, so you can take care of it. If this is how it must end, then so be it. I will render assistance to M itself, unneeded though it is. Alrighty. Meteon, you are to stay here with Doros. But, Hermes, the Lycaons must be reverted. I will spare you their pain and mine. This is my burden, not yours. But if you are intent on helping, then please follow my lead. We already know poor Meteon want to help. Never mind my wounds. They are easily healed. They are my main concern. Stay with Hermes, Anthony. He will need someone when the time comes. Alright, Meteon, take care, girl. Oh, there it is, right there. Are we gonna have to fight it? Wait, oh, there's Hermes. Alright, Hermes, how are we gonna take care of this? I appreciate your help, and limited that is necessary. There it is, our quarry, within striking distance at present. But if it feels threatened, it may well flee beyond our reach. Here's my plan. You will approach slowly in full view and draw the Lycaon's attention. Now, I warn you, its abilities are as fury as it's tempered. Once it spots you, it will unleash orbs of flame. But fear not, by my measure, you are more than equal to the task. Withstand on the onslaught for a few brief moments, and that will give me time to catch it unaware. Ready? Then let us begin. Alright, here we go. Whoa, what the heck is this? Fire ether. Can I not fight that? Okay, I gotta defeat his fireballs first. Alright, come down and fight me. More fireballs? Okay. Okay, what now? Stand in front of the Lycaon and keep its attention. I'm standing right in front of it. Oh, right here. Duh. There we go.
Now.
wanted to
Forgive
fight
me.
it.
Please, forgive me.
Oh, I'm sorry,
May
man.
you and your kin find peace. Wherever your souls may drift in the underworld, may you find tranquil seas. Be not forgotten, in concept endure, to reclaim form and one day live again. Serve not the star, or any purpose save your own. Live again, if that be your desire. Hate, if that be your want. Ye are worthy, but leave your suffering behind. Lay down your burdens, be born anew. Fly high, fly free.
Sorry, man.
Join the convocation, Hermes. You do not belong here.
Leave to replace another. To be replaced. It changes nothing. Tell me,
Oh,
do you think it right that we sacrifice all these lives for the sake of the star? And when the star has reached perfection, what then? If all who are satisfied choose to die, shall we all die in satisfaction? I do not know. Were I to take up the seat of Fandaniel, it would be tantamount to approving my predecessor's death. I do not know if it is right. And to be torn by such thoughts, I do not know if I am fit to represent mankind.
Hermes! Please don't be angry. It hurts so.
Forgive me. If you would still consider me in spite of everything, I beg some time to gather my thoughts. Meanwhile, Hythlodaeus, I fear I must trouble you to attend to the others.
'Tis no trouble at all. Take as long as you require.
And you, my friend, I pray you find that which you seek.
I expect we have some few matters to discuss. Shall we return to the 12 Wonders for a time?
Aye.
Actually, I'm kind of wondering myself if I ever found what I seek. Did I find what I seek? I don't know. It has been quite an exciting visit for you thus far. Oh, you weren't injured? Were you? Good. Good. Yeah, no worries on me. The other Lycons have been taken care of. The incident is resolved, and life in Olympus continues as normal, or ends as the case may be. Rationally speaking, I understand Hermes' argument. No matter how well deserved the rest, there is a peg of sadness when a colleague leaves us. Yet, never has the departure caused me such grief as Hermes appears to feel. What must it be like to experience such torment? I don't know what answer he's searching for, or if it's within our power to give it, but I believe he would make a fine fandango, and that if he rejects us out of hand, we will all be lesser for it. Traveler at the Crossroads. Hythlodaeus wishes to discuss plans for the remainder of your visit. Where to now? If there is anywhere you would like to visit before we leave, I should be glad to show you the way. Hermes has not yet outright refused his position with the convocation, merely postponed the decision. As such, I may as well resume my assessment. If we cannot accompany him, then I will content myself with questioning his colleagues. Ever the pragmatist, then allow me to remain your humble guide. And what of you, Anthony? Will you continue along with us? Yeah, if I can. Wonderful. Our fellowship travels on unbroken. I say we explore another part of Elpis and see what new encounters there are to be had. If you would follow me, we will head back towards Anagarus. Okay.